Jennifer wore a white jacket today, and I wondered if this was White Jacket Day and why nobody told me. And the other thing is, you could walk across like Abbey Road, and we could get 3 people behind you, and it's a smashing gear costume, they'd say on a Hard Day's Night, a gear costume.
Very good.
But you look very geared today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, anybody else wearing a white suit? Because we're going to be meeting after this.
I feel so underdressed. Oh boy. Anyway, really good to see you again.
Good to see you.
Because we have a good time when we get together. We have something in common. Not just the 2 of us, but we're all Beatle fans. And on top of that, we're both women that got into a business that was not so welcoming to the fairer sex, you know. So, and we both survived. Here we are. We're still doing it. We're still
talking.
We're still talking about it. We're still having fun, and it's great to have you back. Now, what have you been doing with yourself since we saw you last?
Well, I don't remember. Is that an indicator? Well, first of all, I have to say something. Peter was going to introduce me.
Oh.
But no, you didn't know, so we decided he would do it tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But if you guys weren't here last night, I will repeat that when I went to London to work for Apple, Derek Taylor had me come over, but he didn't have a job for me. So he just kept saying things like, go do the scrapbook, or with Richard, or, you know, do all these little odd jobs. I did odd jobs for a long time until Peter came up and asked me to be his personal assistant.
Wow.
/ secretary. So he really actually propelled my career. Yeah.
And we love him for that.
And I love him for that.
Well, you know, and we were both getting into the business too, where it was hard to find mentors. Hard to find somebody that you can go to and say, is this proper, and what should I do, and blah, blah, blah. We were kind of like hanging out there by ourselves. So for Peter to do that, that's big, because I remember the first boss that came into the walk-in closet where I was taking song requests with my college degree in hand, and he said, so I hear you worked in college radio, come upstairs, be my assistant. Boom! And it was like a Peter Asher moment. So thank God for men like that.
Men like that, definitely true.
So what have you been doing? Projects?
Oh, well, of course, I was doing getting my documentary out, which some of you may have seen, some of you haven't. It is streaming, and I also have copies at my desk back there. So, you know, kind of getting that out and doing some interviews, and I don't know.
Well, that's enough to keep you busy there.
I don't know.
And
It's
taking
busy.
naps too, you know.
A lot of naps.
Yeah, I hear you, sister.
You know, I think, I don't know if I said it to you, Terry, but I said it to someone. When I walked in the hotel on Friday, or on Thursday, I was already tired. Just thinking about what this weekend was going to be like. Because they keep you busy here, don't
Tell
they?
me about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll sleep when I'm dead, you know. That was a Warren Zevon, I think, the song. Yeah. Now, I wanted to ask you about Linda MCCartney, because I was reading something about you the other day about how you guys, Tucson, you know, and your relationship with her as a good friend. Could you give us some insight? Because Linda's somebody that doesn't get talked about that much anymore these days, but she's such a crucial person in this whole thing. And the brief time the minute and a half I had with her, she was absolutely amazing.
She was a very strong woman, really. The night that I met Linda, she had just arrived from, I guess, New York. She flew from New York to see Paul. And I had my eyes on him. So she was not a welcome person at all. It was like, ah. And not only that, but she was wearing a long trench coat and some boots. I mean, and her hair was all over the place. And I went, well, this won't last. It's okay. Yeah. But we went back to Trident Studios. We were in a Chinese restaurant doing a James Taylor album. And somehow it came up that I was from Tucson. And she went, I love Tucson. So we connected on that. And for the first months she was there, we spent a lot of time together. We would go shopping together, and I would go over, I had Thanksgiving dinner with them, which is pretty rare in England because they don't celebrate Thanksgiving. I just loved her. We had such a good time. And then as she and Paul got married, she also got busier. So I did see less of her. And then occasionally, well, Patty and I went to visit Paul and Linda in their country home in the late 80s because Patty and I were doing a book on the women behind the men, which we never did. But I do have the interviews on cassette. So I actually have one of the only in-depth interviews with Linda MCCartney. And it's sitting here, not here.
That's
Yeah.
a book that could be, yeah.
Well, we're working on a documentary
Well,
of all the women,
right.
because it was Linda, Maureen Starkey, not just Beatle wives, Shirley Watts. There were 11 of them.
Right.
Yeah.
But a book would be nice though too, you know.
But well, Ken Womack's going to do the book.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good. Okay, good.
So I guess that's what I've been working on now that I think about
Yeah.
it.
I mean, you acted like you were just sitting around eating bonbons